get you set in the throne of a princess palace. Wardrobe dressed in malice. You niggas keep living backwards and giving your praise to actors. I be in the latest chapters of reading about. That was Prince Sear, GVO, Good Vibes Only. Artist out of New York, dope. Check him out whenever y'all get the chance.
Shout out.
Y'all here with Poo SmooV.
Yo!
Central's podcast, man. Me and my guy are in business together. So pretty much what we're doing right now is a podcast.
We're in friendship as well. Don't minimalize our togetherness, okay?
100%,
our business together. So professional.
Initially, most podcasts, they tell you a little bit about themselves, but we different. We're not going to do nothing similar to what anyone else is doing. Get the people a little bit of who you are, what you do for a living, brother. What you pursuing?
Me? Pursuing life, pursuing greatness as a 9-to-5 occupation, and what I've been pursuing for the last, I could say, 10 years. Currently a dental student, 4th year. Will be a licensed dentist in the year of 2021. Army vet, 10 years. Master's degree, blah, HBCU educated, blah, 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 blah. That's me.
Hell of a resume. I'm not as deeply inclined as my brother. But what I got going on with myself, Bayview Hunters Point, born and raised.
All right.
Right now, I'm also a former student of HBCU Clark Atlanta University.
Shout out.
Also by way of Skyline College, a junior college that I graduated from as well.
Who went there? Who went to Skyline?
Not too many people.
Right now
I'm employed at Alhambra Water Company. I'm there now for the next 6 months, and then I'm pursuing another career in coding. Like I said before, we're in business together. So we can start it off right now. I got a question for you, brother.
I got an answer.
Okay. So my first question to you, well, not first, but like one of the questions I wanted to know was whether would you rather be loved or feared?
Loved. Everything is, and this is referencing the book, The Way of the Superior Man. I mean, you have to you have to go from your deepest love, basically. And nothing can come from fear, you know? If I yell at my kids and tell them, sit down, they'll yell back probably. 2 years old. Shout out Cameron and Chase. But if we talk about it and they understand me, and this is with an asterisk that they're in a good mood, they'll probably be more susceptible to it. So I could give so many examples why love, just for corny reasons or not, does conquer all.
I completely disagree with you. I would rather be feared than loved. It just depends on who it is, because somebody can very well love you but not be loyal to you. You know what I mean? I would rather for someone to fear me, because say if you got a certain amount of money somewhere, right?
Okay.
Say it's $1 million over here.
Okay.
The person that love you will say, you know what? Ruben loved me. He'll want me to have this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it for my own leisure and whatever it is I want to have for it. But if you fear, that same $1 million, somebody will see it and say, you know what? If I touch this, he might do something, or he might be upset, or just whatever the case may be. Right. If you're talking about children, yes, I'd rather kids to love me than to fear me, or my lady. But anybody else, you know, that I know or that I'm familiar with, I would rather for them to fear me than to love me. Simply for those reasons.
Let me rebuttal to that.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that, but when I speak of love, I'm not speaking of blindness. I'm speaking of we're using the overarching aspect that I am a superior man, and I think for myself, and I have my mission first, and obviously I live by the mantra, stay ready so you don't get ready.
100%.
So if I'm staying ready, how's somebody gonna know I got $1 million that supposedly love me that's gonna take something from me? I'm gonna have that stash for me and me to know. And my kids that love me, they gonna have a piece of that shit. I'm ready, bruh. So again, love is the answer.
Okay, that's something you might feel. Let's kind of transfer, because me and you and all our guys as well are reading book. Right now, we just finished the book Way to Superior Man, right?
Shout out.
And a lot of the stuff that we touch in that book is about relationships, love, things of that nature. Right. So when you're looking at the opposite sex, what's the first thing you look at when you notice a person? What's the first thing you notice when you see a person? That's maybe a better question.
First thing I notice, well, it depends on what direction they're approaching from, honestly.
You want me to set up the scenario for you?
Yeah, that probably would be best,
All right. You in the mall, or you just walking, taking a leisure stroll, or even a workout.
Okay.
Say you're doing your run,
mm-hmm.
you see a nice looking young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all cross paths,
mm-hmm.
it's just a wave. After y'all finish working out, you walk up to her, obviously you might have found her attractive, but you walk up to her.
Okay.
What's the first thing you notice?
First thing I notice about her, probably her figure.
Mm-hmm.
Her face, the way she walks, if she's moving. Her teeth, obviously. Her eyes. And any other external thing a man could do, especially depending on if I had a good run and I'm feeling myself and I'm feeling extra testosterone. I'm like, what's up with it? Mm-hmm. Pumping blood. Okay. So, yeah.
Me, the first thing I notice is that ass. No, I'm just playing. First thing that I notice, of course, is a woman's smile, because that's the first thing I look at. If the teeth ain't right, teeth and feet, for me, is two things I pay attention
100.
to. If one of the two is messed up, preferably I would rather for the feet to be messed up than the teeth, because I gotta look at you most time. I'm not really looking down at you most
We can work that out, girl, if you got some messed up teeth, though.
As far as the teeth, she has to have a nice smile, nice feet. Those two things are something that's like asterisk points, like main things of concern to me. If the woman is messed up in those two areas,
are they deal breakers?
That's hygienical type of thing, because you got to go to the dentist a lot. You go to the nail shop, you get your feet done. Mm-hmm. These are just two things that women do, right or wrong.
Well, we're just excluding a whole bunch of socioeconomic factors for teeth, but yeah, let's say that.
I mean, all the extra stuff, financials and all that. That comes.
Let's say, yeah, if she's a grown woman, she's like the caliber of woman that you're going for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she should have it together for sure.
After a while, you notice who she is and all the other things that you want to know. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got a pretty dope question I wanted to ask. I ask this to a lot of people. So. If you could have lunch with one person, dead or alive, who would it be? Just a nice lunch, you just soak up game. Any conversation you want to have. If they passed, you're not going to see them again after the conversation. If they alive, y'all could probably change contact. But, someone that's not here no more, you can... That's some good games you can get from certain people. Like MLK, Harriet Tubman, the people that set up the world for us, and make, push our culture forward. So, or you can use somebody alive, Obama, his wife, Mike Jordan, you never know.
I'd probably say Malcolm X.
Malcolm X? Mm-hmm. This brother deep. Tell me why.
Well, he lived multiple lives, He started off as red, but then he maturated to the person who he became and was. And, I was fascinated just by how a person can grow. And then he still grew further, which is the part that's left out. All we can really hear about is when he says, the ballot or the bullet or by any means necessary. And... But he later on spoke more peace and togetherness, and just as in MLK, I'm going on a tangent, talked more of financial and how he might have segregated into a burning building. But I think for me personally, Malcolm X was good, and he was good friends with Muhammad Ali, so he had a social aspect to him as well.
100%.
So just for all those reasons, I would go lunch with Malcolm X.
Okay. For me, I'm going to say Pac.
That's a good one. That was in my head. That's honorable mention.
It's somebody I've always looked up to, and I just wanted to see like media and the government played him out to be this thug, this inhumane person that really didn't care too much about us. Well, he did, but it was like he's a thug, he's a gangster. His music is not for you. Didn't want their kids listen to him. He was arrested a bunch of times, shot a bunch of times. But he was for the culture at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Everything he put out, everything he said was all impactful. He touched the lives of rappers after him, Nip, Kendrick. Whether it's West Coast, East Coast, no matter what it was, anybody you ask who was the top 5 rappers, everybody's going to have Pac in their top 3. Who's the most influential? Pac is going to be in the top 3. Every time, no matter what it is. So I feel like me and him sitting down having a conversation, it'll probably go left because I know mentally me and him is, probably in the same spectrum. And we might start talking about something totally different outside of what I want to talk about.
Exactly.
That full-on conversation, I think it'll be a dope one. And I would definitely pay for that lunch, no question.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
you brought 100%. The man back from dead. I hope you can at least buy him lunch.
100%. Speaking of rappers, what's your top 5 rappers?
Okay.
Dead or alive, top 5.
This is just
This
me.
is your list, too, by the way.
Me personal, only me. Nipsey Hussle.
That's your number 1, or is this just
number 1?
You doing it in order?
I'm doing it in order.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm doing it in order.
All right.
Because they're coming first to mind.
Okay, Nip.
E40.
40.
Tupac.
This is a real California list. Okay.
Straight up. You know what you know. Drake.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
That ain't bad.
Thank you, sir.
That's not a bad list. A lot of different artists. Come with something similar, different aspects. I like that. That's a good list right there. You threw me off with the Drake. You think Drake top 5 already?
Drake, yes.
Already?
Already. Today.
Well, for me, I'd say it's Pac.
Obvious.
Biggie. Hove.
Political. He's a very political answering man. He is.
Pac, Big, Hove, Wayne.
Could you name anything outside the top 50 of most people in America?
Nah, it's just the people that I grew up listening to, so.
Name your favorite Jay-Z album.
My 5th. Let me get the list out the way. So I got Pac, Big, Hove, Wayne. I'm gonna say Jeezy. I grew up a lot on Jeezy.
Jeezy?
I grew up on Jeezy.
Okay.
That was the TM 101 was probably my favorite album. I know that from top to bottom. Every song.
The Snowman. All right.
Top to bottom.
Hell yeah.
Reasonable Doubt, my favorite Jay-Z album, though, to answer that question.
But yeah, all right, that's cool. I like that list too, but I think that was real political. I'm just saying.
100%. Tell the people something you're passionate about.
Passionate?
Whether it's business, whether it's something you're pursuing, your work, anything of that, anything of that nature that you want people to know that they don't know about you.
Currently, I'm passionate about self-reflection. I know that me and I'm no different than anyone else, that we have so many mediums that can cloud our vision and true purpose of what we are and who we are, whether it be, social media, the club, the lifestyle, anything you can think of, any type of vice you could do. But when you wipe those away, who are you in the mirror? Who's that person? Who do you want to be? What do you stand for? When you have nothing or when everything gets taken away, what is really that matters to you? We say that, we kind of say it in passing of our principles. Like, me better than that. We don't do that type of stuff. But do we actually think about what do we do? What type of stuff do we accept or do we think is flawed? And I really try to do my best job of continually try to refine and define what it is to be me and by self-reflecting.
You a deep dude, man.
Sorry.
You a deep dude. So everybody listening, Ruben Sorrell. Y'all look that name up, Facebook, Instagram. You gonna find there's a deep brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Me,
Thank you, sir.
my passions have 3 things I'm passionate about. Growth, just personal growth, inspire, just trying to inspire whoever I could, anytime. Try to speak life into people, no matter who they are, whether I know them, especially my friends. I definitely speak life into them and try to push them to be something better than what we are right now. Third is generational wealth as well. It's just, you know, the way we grew up, we didn't grow up with the mentality to make sure your kids and your grandkids is good after you're done working. You know what I'm saying? It's like to be comfortable, to just stay in, I can pay the bills. The bills is paying the 1st and the 15th, or whatever days that the bills is coming. You just made sure that you was able to knock that out. That was the only thing that we was really taught. If you was blessed with both parents or one parent, it was always, I gotta pay this bill, I gotta pay that bill. You want some shoes, you get 1 pair of shoes, you got these shoes for the next 2 months. Then I'll get you some after that. Or if you got some good grades or you did some chores, you might have been blessed to get some more. But for the most part, that's what we was taught. So generational wealth for me and creating a life different from what I had growing up is definitely something I'm ultra passionate about. It's like one of the main things I continue to jot down in my handy dandy notebook. Every day I try to make sure I can try to figure out something new that I can do, or try to generate some type of revenue, or just generate something to where I know my kids, once I have them, are straight.
Absolutely.
Pretty much, yeah.
Absolutely. Great list, man. Say I'm deep. I damn near shed a tear, bro.
Hey,
Taking me there, man. I'm talking about my great grandkids, man. Cameron and Chase, love y'all, brodies, man.
Since we were just talking about, you know, the way we grew up, the way we was raised. So define to me what you think. How do you think you grew up? And then I have a question to follow that. How do you think you grew up? You think you grew up kind of rough? Was it easy? Was it comfortable? Did you want for things?
I'll say this. If you grew up in a jungle and everybody else grew up in a jungle and you live with the wolves, do you not necessarily know that you live in a jungle, or do you just not know that your friends and brothers and sisters are wolves? So, saying that to say, my upbringing, I feel, was not unlike anybody else of a stereotypical black male. I think my story is no different than anyone. My literally in my own household, you know, free Kev Kelly. We literally shared the same room for multiple years, even though he's a couple years older than me. Yeah. So, I mean, my bringing up is all of that what I know. So I can't say something's hard. I could say now life is easy, and now I feel privileged in the sense that my mind can take me, and my personality skills and my interpersonal tact can elevate me to where I am right now, which is easier than what the analogy I gave earlier.
Okay, so pretty much you grew up similar to me. So let's lighten the mood a little bit.
You went there.
I know, but let's lighten the mood. Top 5 hood meals. Oh. No matter what it was.
Chicken and waffles.
No. That wasn't yeah, we talking oodles and noodles. Oh. We talking about spaghetti for a whole week. Mama made spaghetti on Tuesday, that's lasting the rest of the week. We talking about hot dogs and baked beans. That's what we talking about. Hood meals.
You can have Eggo waffles and KFC for 3 days, but okay.
No fast food. Mom's made this. Okay. Grandma made it. This is what you eating tonight. We ain't going to no restaurant. You ain't getting no McDonald's. This is what you eating tonight. Oodles and noodles is number 1. No
Definitely.
question.
Absolutely.
The chicken 100%. Flavor, though. Only the chicken.
I'm the beef, though.
Sorry. Okay. Chicken flavor, number 1. Mm-hmm. What's number 2?
I'm going to say, God, barbecue for me. Barbecue chicken. Moms used to always barbecue chicken because that was her it was easy to make, 1. And 2, that was her at now time husband.
So let's say fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Yeah, because everybody done had barbecue sauce. Just go keep it all the way real with you.
True that.
We're gonna say fried chicken.
I'm down. I said chicken first.
Chicken. So oodles and noodles, fried chicken. What we got? 3. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yep.
Spaghetti was the whole week. Mm-hmm. No question about it. Sunday,
Hell
Mom's
yeah.
might have cooked, but if you got spaghetti on Monday,
I can't even eat spaghetti
you was
now.
eating spaghetti till Friday for sure.
I literally am not eating spaghetti again because of that fact right now.
4, peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Absolutely, bro. I eat that right now.
Okay, so we got
2 of them.
what we got right now. We got 1 oodles and noodles, fried chicken, spaghetti, PBJ. What's number 5?
Man, I don't know. Pop-Tarts?
I'd rather have
This
cereal.
is a
than
meal eating man over here.
I'd rather
You
have
know,
some
this
cereal.
man is
Cereal
he
was
ate a
more
whole
of a-
meal. I just had to make
'cause
do.
I feel like cereal was more obtainable than the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, but
know
also
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
true.
But not no good cereal. We talking about corn flakes. You know what I'm saying? Frosted Flakes on the good one. The yellow box Cheerio.
What type of milk are we talking here?
No sugar though. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
damn. No frosted? Damn.
Sometime. It was just every now and then. So that's what we going. So
That's
cereal
fine.
was our 5th one. What's our 5th one?
5th series, definitely.
So number 1 we got oodles and noodles.
Oodles.
2 we got fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Spaghetti.
Yep.
PB&J. Cereal. Y'all listening to 2 people that grew up rough. So if you was blessed to have something other than that, a full meal,
Right. If that's not your standard of
really,
life,
I applaud you.
Hey, good
I don't
stuff.
want to hear nothing about I ain't never had nothing in my life and none of this, all of that. I got 2 more questions and we can get out of here, man. 'Cause I know we got
sometimes we can put the egg in the oodles and noodles to, make ourselves feel gourmet,
Okay.
We can put some renditions on this stuff.
Okay. Would you rather gain the world, lose your soul, or gain your soul and lose the world? Because you a deep brother, so I have to give you a deep question.
Oh my God. Well, I've lost the world multiple times already, and I'm probably going to lose it again.
You don't have to go deep into that, but I understand what you're saying. So which one you thinking?
Our world can be whatever we think it, whatever is most important to us at that very moment. And if all of that goes away, then our world is gone, correct? So I've lost that multiple times. So I always, again, with trying to be the best version of myself on a daily basis, I'd say I got to keep my soul because I got to look at that person when I look in the mirror.
That's deep. I'm right along with you. You said it way more eloquently than I would have. So I'm going to just go with Joe's answer and just leave it at that.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I got a rapid fire real quick.
Ready.
And then after that, we can get up out of here, man.
All right. I'm ready.
Go-to movie.
Friday.
Go-to meal.
Chicken
Anything.
waffles.
You can pick whatever it is. Chicken and waffles? That's your answer?
That's my one.
All right.
Or a burger special.
Finest actress on the planet.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, your number 1?
Number 1.
Woo! I wouldn't go at Halle Berry at what she is now. We're talking about 10 years ago, Halle.
Come on, man. We're just talking a grand
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm
span
just asking a
of.
question.
I'm going to give her the Lifetime Achievement Award at this
All
time for
time.
baddest baddie.
Okay, all time favorite athlete. It could be any sport. Just pick one.
Kobe.
If you had 2 people you can choose, just to have a regular conversation with, give me 2 people that are alive.
Nipsey Hussle. E40.
Nip and E40. That's brother deep, man. I'm gonna give you all mine. My go-to movie, Coming to America.
Oh.
100%. That might be the funniest movie ever.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, go-to meal.
Rapid fire, man.
Pasta or burrito. Burrito. I like me a nice burrito. Cinco de Mayo. If you're in the city, San Bruno.
Shout out.
Favorite athlete? LeBron.
I knew that was.
I gotta take Bron.
Yeah, of course.
100%. Let me see. What's the other question I asked you? Because I didn't write that one down.
You didn't?
I did it. I was just firing out questions.
Damn.
My 2 people that I can use.
Oh, yeah. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. Pac
Okay.
and Obama.
Oh. Very, very, very.
That'll be a good conversation
dope.
right there.
Absolutely.
All right, so to close this out, man, if you can, and I'll answer just 2. if you know what this is. What is your why?
What is my why? You know what? I got this written down. I'm gonna give you a little less spiel of what it is, but I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. Try to shorten it. If you want to read the whole thing,
I
you can,
said,
man. That's your why at the end of the day. It ain't nobody else's but yours.
Exactly. Very true. What is
your why? That's a hard question for a lot of people to answer. I've asked this to a couple people and they don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's crickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck it. I can't find it. I can do it off the top of my head. My why. My children, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Chase and Cameron and Chase.
Mm-hmm.
My why is my family overall, extended family. My why is for the extension and longevity of my family and my name. My why is for my community of Baby Hunters Point in the city of San Francisco. More specifically, the Black Americans. It's my why.
That's a long pause right there.
Especially our children, our youth, and the next generation are our most valuable asset because they have the most time.
Mm-hmm.
My why is just betterment of life. You know, it's not a number behind it. It's not a house. It's not a picture of a house, but it's a feeling. It's a security. It's just a, you know the feeling. What about you?
Don't worry about that, man. We got a mosque that's right across the street. They would just start playing. They take their speaker on, so I don't pay that too much mind. My why is I'm not prepared as you, brother. So I'm
just say it. Just go. I try to look for it now. It's bullshit. So I just went with it too.
My why is health.
Absolutely.
Healing. I think honestly, I think my purpose in life is to heal people. Some way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always looking to try to help people out in some form or fashion. So I think that's part of my why. And just continuing to grow every day. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not trying to get too deep into who I am and the things that I love, but that's definitely a why of mine. For sure. Anything that closes, man, before we get out of here?
This dude says I'm deep, but yet every time my eyeballs are watering. I ain't gonna lie. God! Beautiful! I love it.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
For SmooV, this is Poo Man logging out. You can catch us, man, on Anchor Podcast, Spotify, also on Apple Podcasts.
Try it out. See you soon.